It's really interesting. This year is a record-breaking attendance of nearly 4,000 people. I was a little nervous before the conference because, as we all know, the overall economy is such, especially in the world of lending right now, that I was afraid that there might be a little bit of a downtrodden. But once again, timeshare has shown its recession resilience. And I think a lot of that has to do with demographics. When you look at the fact that the first baby boomers turned 60 last year, that there's 78 million people that are moving from a lot of full-time responsibilities with family and work to more leisure time. The idea of owning a compelling piece of flexible vacation real estate that allows you to see the world is really very compelling to that group of people. And because they're not like our parents' generation, they get pizza by the slice and they want to see the world. And the idea that why would I spend $3 million on a second home that I can only use 6 weeks a year when I can spend $300,000 on 6 weeks of use of a fractional? Or in a more middle-class market, the idea that I can prepay my vacation and that the value proposition comes from use and allows me to take more people and have gathering. Again, we've had double-digit growth as an industry for the last 20 years, and I don't see that changing, and even in these economic times. So I guess I could say that our members are pretty bullish about timeshare. Yeah, I also think, and I think you bring up a really good point, because maybe the overall hotel world, or especially the wholly owned condo world, has felt a lot of fallout. I think there are a lot of people who had projects that were going to be condo hotels or were going to be wholly owned condos that are saying, well, wait a minute, in this environment, is that the business I want to be in? And they're coming here to look at fractionals or timeshares, a possible solution to a project that's already underway.
Do you have as good a turnout in Orlando as you do here?
It's interesting. Our overall numbers are very similar, but that's because we have a lot of day trippers. There's a lot of corporate offices from most of the majority of the timeshare companies are based in Orlando, so there's a larger pool of people to pull from. But we get more full attendees here in the sense that they didn't just get a day pass. So it depends on how you count it, which is what I love about statistics. The reality is the United States has had some of the best consumer protections and laws that have allowed the industry to grow very healthily. And so, maybe if you're going to study cooking, you want to go to France. If you're going to study timeshare, you want to go to America. And of our 4,000 attendees, probably 700 are international.
Okay. How long have you been in the industry?
Well, I originally came from the hotel industry. I've been at ARDA for 8 years as their CEO. I'm passionate about the misconceptions about timeshare and correcting them. I love this product. It's a better way to vacation. And I think, it's interesting. 1 in 4 purchases last year was, 1 in 3 purchases last year was made by somebody who already owns a week. People who own this product are very happy with it. They believe it actually enhances their communications with family and their life. It is a better way to vacation. And it's very exciting to be introducing this product to the American public. Our number one rule, or role, I should say, is advocacy, both on a federal and on a state level. In fact, we spent a lot of energy, as you may have heard while you were here, because we had a big federal issue that we had a victory on.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. And we have a lot of state issues because we're a highly regulated industry. But also we have a huge PR initiative. Because timeshare is so misunderstood, it has a colorful past. I think it's time to re-educate people about today's vacation ownership. So one of our initiatives is to touch consumers. And I'm proud to say that we have 1 million timeshare owners, actual consumers, that are part of our Resort Owners Coalition and that participate with us. So we're actually a unique industry that we represent both the developer